There's a really big, challenging shortage of skilled laborers, people that build things in our economy. The reasons for that are multiple, but there's a chance to help solve that problem by virtue of going and using technology to serve trades businesses and help them win.
How precisely do you do that?
Our view is that largely it's a demand side challenge. If you can help them reliably solve how they make money by virtue of increasing lead count and increasing the ways in which they can go and know what the offtake is going to be for the folks that they hire and train, that creates a catalyst that leads them to hire and train more people. One of the really interesting things about this part of the economy is that a lot of the credentialing is skills-based. So it's based on how competent you are at performing a certain task, which is, you can de-link it from time. And when you can de-link up something from time, you can speed up the process by which you credential more workers. Mm-hmm. And a lot of our workforce development system is premised on the idea that time is the most important thing. That's largely how higher education works. And so the way you become eligible for financing is, you enroll and you get federal aid, and that's tied to credit hours, which are time-based. And so the big opportunity that's so exciting is skills-based hiring focused on competencies and credentialing, which technology can help to substantiate. And so what we're really excited about is this large wave of agentic artificial intelligence products or AI agents creates so much opportunity for productivity growth. And as you can increase productivity growth of your workers, you increase free cash flow, and you can reinvest that in growing the company and hiring more people and training them. And that's our big vision for the future.
You said earlier that you think there's 1 million person shortage in the particular areas you're focused in.
So U.S. manufacturing construction broadly, that shortage probably peaked at 1.5 million people or so in 2021. It's come down a bit, but there still is a structural challenge of more people retiring from the sector and the trades than are joining. And so that's the problem we set out to solve. Like anything in entrepreneurship, as you get deeper in and your customers helps you shape your product, your vision for that evolves. And now we see a pathway where an entrepreneur can run a trades company with 50 trucks in the field that does $25 million of revenue, and a laptop powers the whole thing.